Hey, so I want to check in really fast and give you a quick look overview, a quick strategy in order to focus on the most important things that I focus on in my business in order to get it to scale to that $1 million mark that I'm trying to get to. Okay. Now, this strategy is based off some of the best practices of some of the top marketing experts in the world. So it's not something that I just came up with. It's some of the things that my mentors and people around me, we all put this together based off what they're doing in their business. So I'm going to share it with you and try to give you a quick rundown of the ins and out of it, and so that you can take some bits and pieces of it and apply it to your business. Okay. So I'm gonna go really fast, but I'm trying to give you the value. Okay, so the first thing that we look at is just the outline here. We're going to talk about getting attention in your business, building that list once you get attention, creating different offers or opportunities for people to buy from you, and then talking about your message, or what we call copy, and how that can reach out past your normal audience and get you to a bigger universe of people in order to bring into your world. Okay, so really fast, I'm going to talk about attention. The reason that we point out getting attention is because we're now in an attention age. It used to be where the internet and computers, it was all about just putting information out and people would just come find us. The problem with that now is, as soon as someone searches for you and your business, they're now getting inundated by dozens and dozens of other different marketers saying, hey, come over here. Hey, come over here. Come over here. That even though they planned on coming to you, they're no longer doing that because someone else has caught their attention. So now the most valuable thing that you can get from a person is their attention. So what we do is we zoom in and make sure you're targeting your ideal audience. And we also want to focus on, with that ideal audience, what is your number one way of grabbing their attention? What platform are they on? And how can you pull them out of that platform in order to get to the second thing going here, which is your list. Now, your list is very important. Now, do you need a business without, or do you need a business with a list? No, not at all. But a way that you can generate more revenue is by having a list of customers, even a list of prospects that you can follow up with on a consistent basis and give them more offers or opportunities to buy from you. And that's going to generate more revenue for you without having to constantly advertise for new business. Okay, so with this list, what we do is we look at what irresistible offer that you have in front of them that they can take a hold of, that's convincing enough for them to give you their contact information. And then we look at your actual follow-up process. How are you following up with them and building that relationship with them in the first place so that you can bring them more offers in front of them? Okay, so you should have two spots at this point. You should have an irresistible offer to get people on your list, and then you should have follow-up offers in order to get them more opportunities to buy from you. Okay, and now while I'm here, I'm also want to talk about two different industries. Okay, and this kind of goes back to attention, but I save it for the list because it talks about how the difficulty it is to get someone on your list. So if you're in an industry where it's very easy for someone to decide to come to you and to get your service, then it's a lot easier to get them on your list. If, for example, if you're a restaurant and someone wants to eat, they literally have like 4 options. They can either cook something, someone else can cook something for them, they can go to a grocery store, or they can go out to eat. Like, those are literally their 4 options. However, if you're in an industry like coaching, business coach, life coach, whatever type of coaching, there's a lot more opportunities. There's a lot more different directions. There's a lot more of a choice in order for a person to get to you. So it's a lot more difficult for you to get them on your list, and it takes a lot more for you to get their attention in the first place. So you want to think about where your audience state of mind is at and what's the availability of your service and your I guess their ability or their need to get your service when you're thinking about putting your list and your means of getting attention. Okay. Then what I want to talk about is the offer. Now, the offer is the only place in this scope where you actually make money. If you're not putting offers or opportunities for your customers to buy from you, then they're not going to buy anything from you. I want you to think about more than just what your core offer is, especially when it has to do with getting a person on your list in the first place. Your core offer should not be the offer that someone is taken up in order to get on your list, okay? Because it's like either they're going to take your offer and get on your list, or they're not going to take your offer and they're never going to be on your list. So you want to have an irresistible offer that they just don't have to think about, and they're just going to take it like that. And then you also want to have follow-up offers as well. Think about where else is your customer in their lifespan when they come to you. So if you're a real estate agent and you're selling a house, okay, where else are your customers usually at in a point of their life when they're thinking about a house? All right, so get some other things that you can follow up with them on to sell them those things, okay? That may include some type of partnership or some type of affiliate setup, okay? But what is your number one offer that converts well for you? Think about that. What is the number one thing, and then build upon that based off where the customer goes on their journey with you. All right, then the last thing I want to talk about quickly is just the copy. Now, when we talk about copy, I'm not just talking about what's in a book, okay? I'm talking about your message in general. Now, your prospects is in 5 different stages a life. Basically, you have those that are looking for your service, and it doesn't matter what you say or what you do, they're just going to get your service because that's what they need right now. You have some that solution aware. They know that you exist, they know what you offer, but they're not really sold on you. They just know what they need. You got to still do a little bit of more work to sell them on yourself, okay? And then you have all the way down to the unaware people. They don't know they have a problem. They don't know that there's a solution. They don't care there's a solution. Well, those people right there, there's a big, huge group of them, a lot more than what's in the first and two. And if you change your message, if you change the way that you reach out to this unaware group of people, you expand the amount of prospects that you have available, which means you now have an opportunity to sell to more people and to increase your income, okay? So I really want to keep this kind of short, but let me just recap really fast. What you want to do is you want to grab people's attention based off where they're at and how much attention you need in order to get in front of them. You want to move to people that raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested in you now that I know you exist. You want to move them to a list so that you can constantly follow back up with them and give them more offers. And you want to have more offers so that you have more opportunities for people to buy from you. Once you get that set, you want to then tweak your copy so that you can reach past the people that are like, they know that they want you, like because you said, hey, I got this for sale, they raised their hand. You want to get past that and go to people that doesn't know that they have a problem, don't know that there's a solution exists, don't care that you exist. You want to now tweak your message to make those people interested in you now, and that's going to help you increase your revenue, okay? So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon.